Glad to see I wasn't forgotten.
How could we? Your last day of duty was etched painfully into everyone's memory.
I know. It's the same for
Some
me.
weird
Some of
avatar.
us didn't think you'd come back after the accident. I mean, that was quite a story.
No, I've only just started here. I'm not quitting my job that easily.
Sounds like you've already made plans. Are you planning to catch the races yourself?
You mean you haven't caught them yet?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, I don't have better news for you. These guys always seem to be one step ahead of us.
If that's the case, why are we still hanging around here?
Well, that's what I call a proper work ethic. Put on your uniform and come and see the governor.
Good morning, Governor.
Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Did you have a good time recovering?
I am back in shape again. Just took a while, unfortunately. However, I would feel even better if you let me take this case. I want to put a stop to the races.
I certainly understand that, but I can't allow it.
I beg you. They almost killed me in one of their competitions. They stop at nothing and nobody.
That is exactly the point. You don't have enough experience yet to take on these people.
I have to agree with the governor on this one. They're a whole gang of criminals. With your current rank, you wouldn't stand a chance, even if today wasn't your first day.
So, what can I do on my first day, then?
I got a stolen vehicle report. That would be a good place to start. Will you take the case?
Okay, let's make sure that the owner gets his vehicle back. Who am I working with?
Hasn't anyone told you yet? You two will be working together from now on.
Okay. And what about...
Oh, come on, I'm not that unbearable. Let's go.
Okay, then. Do we just shoot off, or is there anything else I need to be briefed on?
Of course there is. And I never just shoot off.
Well, then it's a good thing I'm going to drive. I am allowed to, aren't I?
For now. As long as you stick to the highway code.
Okay.
All right then, moving on. We know what type of vehicle it is, but the registration number has most likely been swapped. This means we'll have to check all vehicles of the same make and model.
So, a classic traffic check.
In a way, after all, we are looking for a specific car, but that doesn't stop us from reporting other defects.
Understood. I'm driving.
Can you come over here a minute?
What's up?
While you're on patrol, you pass by the emergency phones along the motorways, don't you? Would be great if you could stop there for a minute and give us a ring, just so that we know if they're still in working order.
Are they still used, considering everybody's got a cell phone these days?
There are thousands of calls from these phones every year. They're definitely worth looking after.
Well, in that case, we'll keep our eyes open and give you a buzz every now and then. So what's been going on while I've been away? How come you're my partner now?
There have been no major arrests or spectacular cases recently, and, well, you'll have to ask Becca why he put the two of us together.
Just make sure you don't sound too enthusiastic. Otherwise, people might think that you would much rather have a partner with more experience.
Come on, I just have to spend some time getting used to you.
And already we have something in common. If it continues like this, we're sure to become besties.
Yeah, right. Now concentrate, we have to find the stolen car. Oh. Okay, let's take a look around. The vehicle we're looking for should be here somewhere. How about that blue one there? That fits the description we were given.
Hello.
Good day to you too. What can I do for you?
I've stopped you for a check. I would like to see your driving license and vehicle registration. Everything looks fine. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment.
Looks like this guy will be checked for something.
This almost completes the check. Do you agree to a breathalyzer test?
If you insist.
Everything is fine. You really have not been drinking. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment. Thank you for your patience. Have you taken any drugs or other intoxicants?
I would never do that.
All right, I believe you. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment. Thank you for your patience. I will check your vehicle and the boot. This almost completes the check. I can't let you continue driving like this.
But why? That's pure harassment.
However, I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you with me.
These minor violations do not justify an arrest. Let the gentleman drive.
That was obviously not a success. What do we do now?
Keep driving. The vehicle we're looking for has to be...
Calling all cars. The stolen car has been sighted.
That must be ours. We'll get him.
Foxtrot 1, can you get us a position where the car was last sighted?
Here you go. But you have to hurry if you want to catch up with him.
Understood. Put your foot down.
Oh, now I may?
Yes, you may. Get a move on.
So we are partners now.
We've been through that.
Not a talkative one, are you?
Just keep your eyes on the road.
I can drive and talk at the same time. Can't you?
I can, believe it or not. Small talk is just not really my thing.
I would have never noticed.
Well, that's why I mentioned it. Hey, see that car over there? That's the one we're looking for.
All right, here we go.
He's trying to get away. Get in front of him, you can cut him off.
arresting you for hindering a police inquiry and for leaving the scene of an accident.
You've been tailgating me, and now you're arresting me for it.
Foxtrot 1 to dispatch.
This is dispatch.
We've got the car thief and the stolen car. We're bringing him in, but the car will have to be towed away.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Thank you. See you soon. Well, not too bad for your first day.
That almost sounded like a compliment.
Because it was one. You stopped the stolen vehicle almost professionally.
So, still only almost?
There's always room for improvement.
If you say so. Let's take our new friend at the station.
Feels good to have made the streets safer, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's why it's so good to be back at last.
Even though you now have me as a partner.
You could be a tad more easygoing, but we'll get there.
And you a little more aware of the rules, but that will come as well.
We'll see who's right in the end. So what's the next step?
Well, now we go on patrol or we pick a particular assignment. In any case, there's always enough to do.
So what's new?
Nothing much has been happening, really.
Next time, maybe. Can we help you in any way?
It's pretty quiet just now. Just carry on with your work.
Okay, see you later.
Calling Foxtrot 1.
Foxtrot 1?
A report has come in about animals running loose on the motorway.
Understood. We'll head over there and check.
Foxtrot 1.
Foxtrot 1?
I have more detailed information for you now. According to the caller, a herd of cows is causing chaos. It looks like there are quite a few of them.
Understood.
Hey! That's my boot you're trying to drive into! What are you doing? You can drive, can't you? Jeez! Watch out! That's dangerous!
Just some woman driving way below motorway speed. I was gonna say that...
What is this XD?
Calling Foxtrot 1. The case has just become more urgent. The animals have caused an accident.
How many people are involved?
Unknown. How far away are you?
We're almost there. We'll get back to you. We have arrived. Let's get to work.
Easy for you to say. What are we going to do with the animals?
Let's just make sure we don't provoke them. The best thing to do is to secure the accident scene first.
Oh, yes. That'll definitely stop the cows.
Very funny. I'll find out who the animals belong to and you can question the people involved in the accident. I'll join you in a minute. And be careful, animals are unpredictable.
Will do.
Well, you're a beauty. So calm and level-headed. My partner could easily cut a slice from you. You're right. Not in the literal sense, of course. You could stay nice and in one piece. Nobody's going to cut anything off you.
Well, what do we have here? I'll take that as evidence. Hello. Can I ask you a few questions? Of course. It's good that you're finally here. What happened here?
This fellow here happened. It's a miracle that no one was seriously injured.
I assume he drove up very close behind you.
Close? I thought he had the devil on his tail. His jostling made me totally nervous.
Did you see how the accident happened?
No, unfortunately not. I only heard the crash shortly after this fellow overtook me, and then there were suddenly cows all around me.
We will find out exactly what happened. Don't worry. Thank you for your assistance. Hello. Mr. Weiss, right? Can you tell me what exactly happened?
You bet I can. Well, I'm rushing to an important meeting and suddenly this creature is standing in front of me.
So you crashed because of the cows. How exactly did that happen?
Well, how do you think? The stupid cow was standing there in front of me. I was scared to death and yanked the steering wheel around.
Cows don't just suddenly appear out of nowhere. We'll ask you a few questions and then we're sure to learn more.
Could this perhaps be the reason why you didn't quite keep your eyes on the road?
Where did you get that from?
It was lying there in the road. Were you perhaps on the phone while driving after all?
Definitely not. It must have been thrown out of the car during the accident.
And will your call list back that up? Listen, if we trace a call to the time of the accident, you're in deep trouble. It would be wise for you to cooperate with us. That could help reduce your sentence.
Okay, so I was on the phone. But still, these cows are to blame for the accident.
Well, the fact is you can look forward to a pretty hefty fine. And as a bonus, you'll be getting a point or two on your driving record.
Time for a cuddle. Hey, she likes that. Cool. Who is a good girl? Time for a cuddle.
I think I messed something up.
This is not a good time, actually. Let's talk about that later. that's bad timing. Let's talk about that some other time.
I'm confused. I'm very confused.
The animals belong to a certain Janina Neudorf. The station has contacted her. She should be here shortly.
All right. And what do we do with the cows in the meantime?
We send them back where they came from.
Sure, because such a huge cow will definitely listen to us.
You're not supposed to ask them, you're supposed to shoo them. But maybe it'll help if you flatter them. You have such a beautiful voice, they'll listen to you for sure.
I don't remember reading this in the job description. Be a good girl. Run! Run! Run!
You're a natural.
Don't you want to make yourself useful?
I am useful. I'm supporting you.
Let's go!
You're a born cowgirl.
Are you going to leave all the fun to me?
But of course, you're doing a marvellous job. You're a natural.
Don't you want to make yourself useful?
I am useful. I'm supporting you.
Hoosh! Mrs. Neudorf, we've been waiting for you. Can you please explain us why your cows were walking across the motorway?
Oh, dear God, this can't be true. How did that happen?
Tell us. Surely the cows didn't work it out all on their own how to get out of the field.
I can't help you there either. It's a mystery to me.
Finally,
how the
this was
cows
hard.
escaped.
Well, there must be some reason. Think about it a little and then come round to the station in the next few days to make a statement.
All right. I'll take care of the rest of the animals right away.
Hey, partner.
Do we have to talk about that now? Can't you ask me some other time when we're not so busy with other things? You don't have to get your hands dirty. That's what the broom's for.
What's up?
There was an accident caused by, well...
Cows.
Precisely. Cows. One driver was unable to brake in time and lost control of his vehicle. His car rolled over and he is injured.
But the cows are fine?
They're probably all in a state of severe shock, but apart from that, they're fine.
Okay, then we'll see to the injured.
Hey, partner.
This is not a good time, actually. Let's talk about that later.
Dispatch to all...
So what's new?
You look really good. Fully recovered. It's great to see that you're fit enough to come back to work.
Basically, I just had a somewhat longer vacation.
You can just take a vacation. You don't have to be injured in an accident to do that.
Suppose you're right. Next time you need a holiday, leave me out of it, will you?
The crash wasn't intentional now, was it? Apart from that, you're the one who doesn't look after his health.
Yeah? How come I know nothing about this? What have you been up to?
Nothing. My health is splendid.
Come on. You drink too much coffee, you're into fast food, and you smoke.
Playing Big Brother, are you? Look, it's one thing if Jan doesn't mind you going on at him, but don't start on at me now.
I know you don't want to hear this right now, but Jessica has a point.
I'm your partner now, and I'm going to look after you. Even if it means having to knock a donut out of your hand sometimes.
Thanks a bunch, Jessica.
A pleasure, as always.
Calling all cars. There's been a rear-end collision. Who can take over?
Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here.
Foxtrot 1, there's further information. 2 vehicles were involved in the accident.
Understood. Any more info?
No, that's it for now.
Understood.
Hello. Would you mind telling me what happened?
Oh, good that you're here. My car's a write-off, and I hardly noticed a thing.
You endanger yourself and other road users if you don't wear your safety vest outside your car on the motorway.
And what is this yellow thing here if it's not a safety vest?
Oh, there it is. Indeed. Please forget what I just said. Did you notice anything else? Could you have been distracted and unfocused while driving?
No idea.
You sound a little confused. Are you all right?
Everything is perfectly fine with me. And with you? Are you all right?
Well, frankly, it bothers me that I don't know what's been going on.
But maybe I can help you with that.
So go ahead and tell us.
Where shall I begin? So much has happened and everything has happened so incredibly fast.
Why don't you start at the beginning?
Brilliant idea. Okay, now. Where was I? Where was I? Right, at the beginning. I was merrily driving along with my good friend Jackson when...
Were you not alone in the car?
No. Jackson was with me. Have you found him yet? He must have been thrown out of the car.
We should search the area again for further casualties.
Do you think he might be hurt? Oh no, please. This is all my fault.
I'm sure nothing has happened to your friend. Searching the surrounding area is just a precautionary measure. After all, we want to find your friend.
Could you please look for him straight away? Otherwise I'll be worried sick about him.
Of course. We'll take care of your friend. Thank you very much. That's all for now. I'll get back to you if anything new comes up.
It scared the hell out of me. A huge crash right beside me.
Did you see anything?
Yes. Well, the driver of the car behind had something in her hand. I'm quite sure of that. Or wait. No. Now that I think about it, it was the driver of the vehicle in front. Right. That's how it was.
Didn't you just say something else? What did you see?
So, I think it was in the front vehicle. Yes, that's it.
We'll check that. Did you see anything else? Do you have a safety vest? You must wear it when you leave your car on the motorway.
That's right. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to have one next time.
Did you see anything else? Were you keeping the required distance to the vehicle in front of you?
I didn't really pay attention to it.
We're not getting anywhere with this.
Agreed. Did you see anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you very much. That's all for now. I'll get back to you if anything new comes up. Hello. Would you mind telling me what happened?
It all happened so fast, and so suddenly, and it was so loud.
Think about it thoroughly. Every hint can help us.
Could you please give me a moment so that I can compose myself?
Very well. I will come back to you later. Wow, this stuff is pretty strong. If someone has been driving with this in their blood, I'd better take this.
Can we go?
No, I need another minute. I'd like to ask you a few more questions. Can you tell us something about it?
Yes.
Were you driving under the influence of alcohol?
You don't have anything against me at all.
You are not telling us the whole truth.
It was just a wee drop, I swear. Just a tiny little sip.
Then we will now test how much you actually have consumed.
So much for your tiny little sip.
What my colleague is trying to say is, you're definitely not driving anywhere today.
My car's just a load of junk now anyway.
Hopefully you will learn from this. Driving under the influence of alcohol is dangerous for you and for all other road users. I've got everything I need. Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. Can you think of anything else?
Not really, no.
Did you see anything else?
Not really, no.
Now that you have calmed down a bit, what happened? Did this strange driving behavior perhaps distract you?
I suppose it's just possible that I was slightly distracted for a second.
If your mind is not fully on the task at hand, it could result in an accident.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
So as your attention was divided, you drove rather unpredictably yourself.
Now you're confusing me. I have done nothing wrong.
We'll see. Is there anything else you noticed? It's good that you're wearing your safety vest. Other drivers will be able to see you better. Did you notice anything else? What exactly did you notice?
Yeah, well, the other driver was totally erratic. She accelerated, then slowed down again, and she swerved about a bit, too.
We have already found evidence to back that up. Did you see anything else?
Not really. No.
Thank you. That should be it for now. Please stay close in case we have any further questions.
Well, I wasn't really involved in the accident. I was just passing both cars when it happened.
Does this mean anything to you?
That's some quality stuff here.
We're not getting anywhere with this.
Agreed. Did you see anything else?
Not really, no.
Thank you. That should be it for now. Please stay close in case we have any further questions. Now that you have calmed down a bit, what happened? Is this from your car?
No, never seen it before.
All right. We'll look into it. Can you think of anything else?
Not really. No.
Thank you. That should be it for now. Please stay close in case we have any further questions. Is there anything else you noticed?
Not really, no.
Have you got everything?
Yes, we're done here.
And what do you think?
One of the drivers was driving under the influence of alcohol. Thus, she was not quite as focused on the road as she should have been.
Why can people never figure this out? Well, let's hope everyone involved here will learn from this mess.
Calling all cars. There's been a rear-end collision. Who can take over?
Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here.
Foxtrot 1, there's further information. 2 vehicles were involved in the accident.
Understood. Any more info?
No, that's it for the moment.
Understood.
Hello. Can you please describe what happened from your point of view?
I was completely focused on the road, but I can't explain how this happened. It all happened so fast.
Could you have been distracted and unfocused while driving?
I've been in top shape all day. And that means not only at work, but then, just as much, on the road. And that's the honest truth.
And you're sure you're telling the truth?
That's what I told you.
Well, all right. Did you notice anything else? It's good that you're wearing your safety vest. Other drivers will be able to see you better. Did you notice anything else? Could you have been driving too close to the other vehicle?
Naturally.
All right. Did you notice anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. Hello. Would you mind telling me what happened?
Obviously, we had an accident.
Were you keeping the required distance to the vehicle in front of you?
In any case, nobody was tailgating behind me.
Well, all right. Is there anything else you noticed? Could there have been an obstacle in the way?
I don't know.
Well, all right. Is there anything else you noticed? It's good that you're wearing your safety vest. Other drivers will be able to see you better. Can you think of anything else? Thank you. That should be it for now. Please stay close in case we have any further questions. Well, what do we have here? I'll take that as evidence. This could be important at some point in the future. I'd like to ask you a few more questions. We have evidence that the load of a vehicle was not secured. Are you missing something?
No idea.
Take your time. Think about it.
I know what I'm saying. My load was absolutely secure.
Well, all right. Did you see anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you. That should be it for now. Please stay close in case we have any further questions. I'd like to ask you a few more questions. Was there a lot going on the road at the time of the accident?
The road was almost deserted.
We have evidence that the load of a vehicle was not secured. Are you missing something?
Maybe.
Just think about it for a moment.
You can be sure all my load is still there.
We're not getting anywhere with this.
Agreed. We'll take a closer look. Can you think of anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. Did you see anything else?
Not really. No.
Did you see anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Have you got everything?
No, I need another minute.
Are you done now?
Give me another minute. Can you think of anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Is there anything else you noticed?
Not really.
Are you done now?
I've got everything I need.
And what do you think?
We have no statement to confirm this as of yet, but I found a torn strap. Probably the front vehicle has lost something. Afraid that's all I've got.
That sounds promising. The colleagues will check it again. Have you ever noticed that there are a few really attractive views on our stretch of motorway?
How could I? I have to concentrate on the road all the time. Unlike you, I can't just gaze out of the window.
I could drive for a change.
No way. After all, we want to arrive somewhere.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, stop complaining that I...
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Why did you stop me?
I've stopped you for a check. Please show me your license and registration. Everything looks fine. Do you agree to a breathalyzer test?
If you insist.
Everything is fine. You really have not been drinking. Have you taken any drugs or other intoxicants?
No, that's nonsense.
All right, I believe you. I will check your vehicle in the boot. Please wait a moment. Thank you for your patience. I have to impose a fine. Good afternoon.
Good day to you too. Why did you stop me?
I've stopped you for a check. Please show me your license and registration. There are name discrepancies in the documents.
Well, actually, the car doesn't belong to me, but to the sister of a friend of mine.
We will check your credentials. Please wait a moment.
The check didn't reveal any irregularities.
We are done here. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment. I'm back. We are almost done here. Do you agree to a breathalyzer test?
Of course, no problem.
Don't drink and drive. That's how it should be. Have you taken any drugs or other intoxicants?
No, that's nonsense.
All right, I believe you. I have to impose a fine.
Watch it!
Stressed out?
Of course. You're driving.
So your blood pressure is too high again. You know what helps?
I wait with bated breath for you to tell me.
I had actually intended to. Stroking and patting helps.
Oh, right. Now, if you think I'm going to stroke you and...
No, not me. Pet a dog or a cow. It is tremendously calming, pacifying, and another positive side effect is that it can lower your blood pressure.
Okay, I've noted it. And in future, I can now steer clear of such subjects in your presence.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Why did you stop me?
I've stopped you for a check. I would like to see your driving license and vehicle registration. Everything looks fine. Have you taken any drugs or other intoxicants?
I would never do that.
All right, I believe you. Do you agree to a breathalyzer test?
Of course, no problem.
You're still under the limit, but it's best to skip even that one glass before you get in the car next time. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment. Thank you for your patience. We are done. You may proceed. Come with me. I'll give you a new home.
What's that in aid of?
I collect them, you see.
And so you thought you'd just walk off with my duck, eh?
Oh, I thought that it was nobody's.
Does this here room look like it belongs to nobody?
No? Shall I put the duckling back where I found it?
For God's sake, no. I don't want that thing. Just take it with you and close the door behind you.
Okay, I'm already gone. So, what's going on?
No particular incidents at the moment.
All right, I won't disturb you any further. Anything exciting been happening?
Nothing much has been happening, really.
Then I'll drop in some other time, okay? Hey, what's up?
What is it?
Do you like animals?
Certainly. But no, we are not going to buy a cow.
What gave you the idea that I was going to suggest that?
Oh, just a gut feeling.
Actually, I've got a much better idea.
I can't work out whether it would be better to ask you or perhaps preferably ignore you.
You'll love it.
If you're so sure, the answer's probably no.
I was thinking of a weekend on a farm. Just you and me. 2 best friends together. Plus lots of animals because you love them so much.
I'd no idea you were so fond of me.
Well, now you know. By the way, did you know we're the station's dream team?
Yes, of course.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much has been happening, really.
Next time, maybe.
Alright, I'm finishing here. I'ma continue tomorrow maybe if I will feel like it. Bye.